trying to ride the wave, I'm trying to get me paid, I'm trying to move and shake, I'm trying to walk away. I swear my wrists are great, I'm getting used to change. Face of a mortal, that's so typical. Body of the dominance, that's so typical. Tell like a god, that's so typical. Legs don't modest, that's so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, I'm so cynical, so don't cut it out like a umbilical. Don't wanna risk the ouch, the ridicule. It's so typical.
These restless eyes of mine will sit in to my heart and sugar. In a jumbled life of glitter, dream hit concrete, mind all juk up. Tend to think in 1,000 thoughts, I'll pop through north till the voice get bored. Endless stairs in a sinking door, I search for things I don't need no more. Baby, I'm typically every day, can't call it shady. I'm airing you cause I'm an anxious state, the worries daily. But if I link my G's, it goes away down honey lane. I gallivant with darling, baby, jet, jet, jet.
Face of a mortal, that's so typical. Body of the dominance, that's so typical. Tell like a god, that's so typical. Legs don't modest, that's so typical. Face of a mortal, that's so typical. Body of the dominance, that's so typical. Tell like a god, that's so typical. Legs don't modest, that's so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, I'm so cynical, so don't cut it out like a umbilical. Don't wanna risk the ouch, the ridicule. It's so typical.
Don't get put in that blender. Hold on, who is you? Pat him down before you enter. Don't you hang with the ops talking about he don't remember. Trying to copy what I do. You is not a printer. Cooped up, toot up, make get they suit tucks begging. I ain't even got $2, so you roll call when I'm. We about to bump then. Better bang yours, cause I bang mine. This ain't happen overnight. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. What I want for Christmas too. Does the same time with me as game time, but with...
If you're a Freeway fan, we're just east of the 405. One of the modern jewels of the NFL. Beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Atlanta Falcons and the Los Angeles Chargers on Sunday Night Primetime. With my partner Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. Another run here for Robinson. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. A gain there of 16 yards. First down, Atlanta.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. To the right, that's Pitts. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Certainly not how they drew it up for his first catch of the game, but he's on the board, and I think the hope is continue to go his way, and next time, let's try to pick up some yards.
On the handoff, it's Robinson. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains, they're nothing fancy, but they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game when now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts to talk things over before 3rd down. They'll run here with the rookie. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controls the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
You can always tell what a team's decision will be on 4th down, Mike, based on what they do on 3rd down. In this case, unfortunately, they didn't get enough yards on the ground to make that 4th down more manageable. So I think they have to reconsider whether they go for it here.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Valdez-Scantling on the move. They're going on 4th down. It's Penix. This one intercepted. Picked off by Jamel Dean. And the Chargers are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
On play action now, Herbert. Downfield, that's Thurston. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. An even 40 yards.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Take the handoff. Now Herbert. He's got it at about the 8. And he will get into the end zone. Oronde Gadsden. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Dicker is good with the extra point. And the Chargers will take a 7-0 lead. Kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 6. From the gun, it's Penix. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
And that is incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. The Falcons send their punting unit out. Back deep is Darius Davis. And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Ram. 59. 380.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He's got a man downfield. That's Johnston. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. And good for 27 and a 1st down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Ray.
Throwing on 1st down is Herbert. That's complete. It's Mckay. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Number 15 gets 15 yards out of that one. And he's got his team a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard
Herbert
line.
now on 1st down. He's got the hook up downfield with Mckay. They'll pick up 23 on that one. It's good for a Charger 1st down.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Here's a 1st carry for their running back, and he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
A 6-yard pickup brings up.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. A quick throw on the RPO is complete, and this is going to set him up for 1st and goal. Mark him out of bounds at the 4.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's 2nd and goal.
5-9. Hey, Kappa.
Shotgun now for Herbert. That is caught side of the end zone. Monday Gadsden. Touchdown Chargers. That's a 2-touchdown game for numbers 7 and 8 for the season. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers move out on top with 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchdown. Throwing now, Penix on 1st down. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
On second down, Penix. Out wide, that's Robinson. Who is brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
5 yards on
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
3rd and 5. They'll throw. It's Penix. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. To throw again, it's Penix. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Protecting the ball anytime you throw the ball in the middle of the field is obviously critical, right? That's where tip passes, that's where all sorts of stuff happens when you put the ball in harm's way. But you also have to protect your receivers. There's a bit of a trust back and forth with the receiver saying, hey, I'm willing to go across the middle and compete for the ball. But now you're my eyes. You have to protect me and make sure that the location of the ball doesn't run me into a big hit. So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. 18 yards on the connection. It's good for a Falcon first down.
And the
Third down is when we see so many tight ends around the league really make their money. They operate in the middle of the field. They're a big, easy target for the quarterback, and even if they are covered, Mike, they're not really out.
We brought down inside the 25. The veteran safety, Harrison Smith. They're on the stop.
And the Chargers 24-yard line.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 5. Plant. It's Penix. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Khalil Mack getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, leads to a sack.
He's got it inside the 5. And he's going to be taken down. It'll be 1st and goal. That's a gain of 28.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
They'll run with Robinson. And he's going to go backward, taken down at the 6.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Now Penix to throw on 2nd down. And he will score! Touchdown Atlanta. Now the try for an extra point. His kick is good. And the Falcons are on the board. It's now 14-7. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end
Chargers
zone
take over
for a
first and
touchdown.
10 at their own 35-yard line.
Let's go. Hey. Set. Hey, easy. We're going orange. Go.
On first and 10, here's Herbert. Right side hauled in by Mckay. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. That is two big pickups to start the drive. 32 on the latest.
This guy has just such a knack for getting open, Mike, and whenever they're looking for that big play, he's usually one of the guys at the top of the progression, and it's pretty easy to see why.
To the goal line and in. Quick Johnston. Touchdown, LA. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
The kick is good. Makes the score Chargers 21, Falcons 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll send the receiver in motion to the left. They'll throw on first down with Penix. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back.
There's two big key pieces the way you want to evaluate quarterbacks in the NFL, Mike. Is the first one, how do they operate on third down? The second one, how do they throw the ball when it's not a clean pocket? And you saw here, the ability to be on time and accurate through contact. That's what separates the good ones from the rest, and that was a big-time throw right there.
Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. A pickup of 21 on that connection. First down, Atlanta.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field, and not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. It's a big-time play to secure that one.
Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
Pass. Intercepted. The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
5-9. Set. 80. Grab. Set.
And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3.
At the 46-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
2nd and 6.
Set. 380. Right. Go.
Perfect. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their second. As they'll stop with 17 seconds to go. Half number 1.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
3rd down and 3.
Set. 380. Right.
And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs. The Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
Go. Kappa.
Herbert now on 1st down. Another catch there for Johnston. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
For the Chargers field goal. A 43
Kicker's kick is good. And the Chargers have run out to a 24-7 lead.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Yeah, running with I should probably sign a hit, boy, because I got a lot of hits, boy. All that Drake, you got a chip. I be on my little mouse drip.
And the lefty Penix on 1st down. He'll air it out down the middle. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Jamel Dean. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. We have hit halftime. We'll take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. Here's Darius Davis to return it. Oh, now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case,
he is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Give, and here comes Robinson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
At this point in the game, Mike, we just haven't seen a lot of fire out of this offense. Here's another run, simple handoff, no gain.
Third and long. From the gun on 3rd down. Here's Penix. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. The Falcons getting their punter out there. He's on for the 2nd time. They'll try to get something inside the 10.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Run! 59, 59. Let's go, let's go. Go, let's go. Renating. Run! Go.
On first down, Herbert. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 6.
Set.
To throw, it's Herbert. Look at this, out wide to Johnston. And it's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Sometimes as a play caller, it's pretty easy. Get the ball into the hands of your best players. In this case, a wide receiver screen. Get it to him quick, get some blockers out in front, let him do the rest after the catch, and he picks up the first down.
Here's 1st and 10.
Set. Hey, count, quick count, quick count. Delta, shot.
Throwing again, Herbert. Throwing right, that's Johnston. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 8.
From the 35, here's 2nd and a couple.
35-yard line.
Kappa. Run!
Quick throw, caught by Johnston on the RPO.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
And he shows off those strong legs right through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build on as the game unfolds. He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he is going to have the Chargers first down. They'll have it by plenty. It was 3rd and 2. They picked up 8.
At the 15-yard line.
And I think if they didn't get it there, even with the lead, I think that coach is telling them, hey, this is 4 down territory. But that's all for naught now, because after that good blocking up front, he picks up a fresh set of downs.
Go.
On play action. Now Herbert. Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to be very close to a first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9. Now it's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Go. 59. Renating. Go.
From the gun, it's Herbert. That one is caught beyond the pylon. Orlando Gadsden. Touchdown Chargers. That is his 3rd touchdown of the game and his 9th for the year. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
First and 10, it's Penix. Into space at the 45. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
Let's go now. 60.
It's a give up the middle to Robinson. Up there, a 13. It's good for a Falcon first down.
And what a start to this drive. A little bit of everything. First you get the explosive pass to start it out, and then you follow it up on the ground, picking up good yardage. The ability to weave back and forth as a play caller, it just puts so much pressure on the defense.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They're going to go play action with Penix. Quick hitting slant there. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
Here we go, set. Set, go.
No run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. And he will get into the end zone. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Falcons. Touchdown here in the fourth quarter, Greg. They have a big mountain to climb, but at least they're technically still alive in this one.
And now, Mike, we're going to see them line up to go for 2. They're going to see if they can get this lead down to 16 points and still give them a chance to fight back here late in the fourth quarter.
Now Penix. That's pulled in. And they're able to tack on a 2-point conversion.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Davis. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Set. 5-9, 5-9. Kill. 21.
Herbert keeping it on the zone read. And no turnover here. Once the Cards able to get the football, get on it to keep his edge. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
12. Let's go. Go.
To throw is Herbert. Now a ball thrown deep for Johnston. And he's going to take this one all the way. 77 yards. Touchdown, LA. scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now. I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
38. Falcons 15.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On first down, it's Penix. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got it. Khalil Mack in there for the sack. It is a loss of 6 to begin the drive. On second down, here's Penix. The right, that's Pitts. And he'll be dropped down just shy of midfield. 20 yards on that pass play. First down, Atlanta.
First down, Falcons.
From the gun, it's Penix. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Khalil Mack. He has had one heck of a night. His third sack of the game. They'll go play action now with Penix. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
On third down, Penix. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. That is incomplete. He couldn't get the connection on fourth. Gonna give the ball over on down.
Set.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Set. Grenade. Grenade. Set.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Third and inches.
Set. Set.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he will have the first down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down.
Third and inches, you see a lot of teams try to take a shot. Why, Mike? Because they know on 4th and inches, they still have a chance to convert the first down. The shot wasn't there, but they're still able to pick up a nice gain and convert and bring up first down.
And he will have the first down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, When did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
They'll stay on the ground, and he'll get about 5.
Another carry for the running back. The tackle made at the 12-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Here comes 2nd and 4.
Kappa.
And this drive's going to continue. Taken down. They are set up with 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 8. That's another Chargers 1st down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
So this one is over. It's in the win column.